In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up Create to draw and cut in WYSIWYG Cut Mode. Okay, so what I did was I put this text inside this heart here, and I actually positioned it over toward the left. You can see that there's more room here than what there is here, and I did that on purpose. Reason being, if you look at this here, you can see that it's closer on this side than it is this side. And the reason I did that was to show you that it is going to draw where you have it set to draw, okay? So let's go to the blade origin. In WYSIWYG mode, you can have your design anywhere on your page that you want, as long as you set your blade in that bottom right-hand corner grid mark. Then it's going to draw and cut where you have it set to, okay? If you have, let's say, a piece of cardstock and you put it up here in the corner of your mat, and let's say, let me get this positioned where I want it. Okay, so let's say that you have a 6x5 piece of cardstock and you put it up here on your mat, okay? And then you positioned this where you want it to cut. So let me get zoomed in here, sorry, because I can draw out these guidelines, and I can put this right at the 5 mark, and I can put this one right at the 4 mark, and then I can move this so that it's positioned in the right spot, okay? And then if I set my blade right here, which is fine, I can do that, but what I need to do, if I do that, after my blade is set here on my mat, all right, then I need to select this and move it down here, because the software sees your origin point is down here in the software, okay? It's still going to cut up here because your blade is set here, but this needs to be moved down here, okay? And then if I come to Create, and we're cutting in WYSIWYG mode and drawing in WYSIWYG mode, for those that don't know, that's what you see is what you get. And then make sure this box is checked to use these settings, okay? Then you're going to come to your draw, and you're going to go to your machine and, you know, figure out your pressure and your speed first, and then you can come back here and you can make a custom setting. So I made a 65-pound draw plus cut for draw only, okay? If you remember, if you come over here to, let me cancel this out. If you come over here to the style panel and you do print plus cut print, I kind of did that the same way here. I did draw plus cut, draw, and then I have a draw plus cut, cut, okay? But I need to change this back now to draw. Okay. Actually, this one is going to be cut, and this one is going to be draw. Okay, don't forget to do that. Set your layers in your style panel, all right, to draw, and then the heart is cut. Okay, so then go to your draw pen and make a custom, you know, set all your settings. Set your holder to 0, 0, because you don't need let me go to cut. You don't need a blade offset or overcut. So by setting this to pen 0, 0, it doesn't use those, okay? And then select draw plus cut lines, and that way your machine will stop after it draws to cut. Another thing is you want to make sure these are the same color, okay? If they're different colors, then it's not working right now. And then set your pressure and set your speed, okay? And then once you do that, come to your cut, and you're going to want to make a setting for your draw plus cut. Okay, here you will use the overcut and the offset at, you know, the default 30 and 1. For cardstock, you don't need an offset. And I cut mine on 33 and a speed of 10 and an up speed of 10. I never changed my up speed. I should do that at some point and see what difference it makes, but I've never changed it. So then once I've done that, then I can just click on the plus and give it a name, and it has all of my settings here, and then I would click OK to save it. All right, so we want to draw first, so we're going to go to the draw pin. We're going to make sure that this says draw plus cut lines, okay? Make sure it didn't change back to draw lines, okay? And once you do that, then you can go ahead and hit create, and then it's going to come up with draw with your, you know, your pen and your draw plus cut draw, your 00 for your pen holder. You know, you can read through all of that, your settings that you had, and then just go ahead and click draw. So then what it's going to do is it's going to draw whatever you have inside here. And then you're going to click OK, and it pops back up for your cut. Don't click cut yet, because you need to change your pen to your blade. Once you do that, then you can go ahead and click cut, and it's going to cut in the proper space, okay? If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching.